Hello Sagittarius and welcome back to the channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you a general collective reading for the dates of July to August. So why these dates? Because they span the light portal energy that we're experiencing right now. So there is a portal of light that is opening up and it is catalyzing our energy, and it is pretty intense. It's going to be intense, going to go ahead and increase in intensity, particularly around the Lion's Gate, which is the 8th of August. That's always very, very powerful and very magical time. So yeah, so let's get started. I just felt compelled to do readings specifically for that time period, just to sort of talk about the light energy. And what's interesting is this portal is being kicked off and sort of celebrated by the new moon in Cancer that we experienced last night. So water energy, some of us be feeling more intuitive and more synced up with synchronicities and signs from the divine. This is a very magical time period, very interesting time period energetically. So don't discount your thoughts, don't discount your dreams right now, and just sort of be careful with the words you choose and sort of the things that you wish for, because we're in a high manifestation period right now for this, within this portal energy, and it's only going to get stronger, especially around the 8th of August, which will be in Leo season by then. Well, no, we won't. I think that's still Gemini. What are we? We're in Cancer, right? I'm sorry, I'm so confused. It's a little bit late right now. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and I know I did work a full day, so I'm just trying to keep thoughts organized. Anywho, so yeah, so we have this new moon, and it's in Cancer, and we have this awesome moon cycle to ground us into this portal energy, which will last for about a month. At the conclusion of the portal energy, the 18th of August, shortly thereafter, we'll have a new moon in Leo, so that will be Leo season. Tomorrow we start the Gemini season in July. So governing communication, thoughts, ideas. Yeah, so, which is great because we are coming out of Mercury retrograde as well. So I feel like communication was blocked for a while, or, you know, just it's easier for us to misinterpret people's meanings. There's a lot of room for misunderstanding and things like that. Also, Venus has come out of retrograde and is now in a better seated position. It's in a better seated position where people are feeling more inclined to express their feelings internally, their feelings of love, and to show up and to be a bit more vulnerable, you know, with their loved ones. So that's great, right? So welcome that in. Also, 'tis the season for reunions of soulmates and twins. There's a lot of that happening right now, and it's going to be catalyzed with this this portal energy, this light portal energy. I just need one more card. So be ready for that. Be open for that. We just came off of an intense. Oh wow, you're getting a lot of cards. We also had two bonus cards that came out during shuffle off camera that I picked up. So this is going to be, I already know Sagittarius, this is going to be an intense reading. But my thought was, what was I saying right before I got distracted? Seriously, what was I saying? It was kind of important. I was talking about reunions, unions and reunions. 'Tis the season for love. The astrology is supporting that. Be ready, be open, and willing to receive offers of love, and this can come in the forms of someone from the past, or it could be someone new, someone that you haven't met before, right? So lots of changes are happening. That's one thing, that's for sure. Lots of changes are definitely happening, and I feel like every single sign is going through a transition, which is to be expected. I mean, this whole world is going through a transition, and I feel like it was catalyzed, and the platform was the pandemic, right? Some of the previous videos, if you've checked them out, talk specifically about why this pandemic is happening and how it's divinely guided. But it gave us a moment to literally stop and pause. Stop and pause, not only to bear witness to the injustices in our society, but also to reflect upon ourselves and really tap into who we are as human beings and what it is that we really want out of life. You know, because it did give us the gift of time, and it did give us the gift of being home with our loved ones, with our children, with our family. And it gave us that chance to really get to know one another again, you know, because pre-pandemic, life was so chaotic. You know, it was go, 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 to-do lists, trying to meet other people's external expectations of success and blah, 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 a lot of fakeness. And now I feel like people are just getting real. You know, you're getting real, you're understanding who you are now, you understand where you want to go and what it is that you want to achieve and manifest in this next phase. And this whole light portal energy that we're experiencing is the catalyst to move us forward into that next phase. But right now, we have to get still and quiet and get very clear with our intentions, you know, with what it is that we're asking the universe for what we want. Clearly state it. Ask and you shall receive, right? Just don't block it with any resistance or fear-based energy, because that will block or distort your manifestation. So something to keep in mind. All right. So, Sagittarius, where are we at? You are coming in as the Eight of Wands reversed. Pause. You're pausing, you're reflecting, you're crossed with the Two of Pentacles, choices, decisions. Yeah, so you don't want to be impulsive. This is you just saying, whoa, 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 let's pump the brakes here. Let's figure this out. Let me see how I feel about this situation. Let me see what's going on. And you're weighing your options. Do I stay or do I go is what I'm hearing. And I feel like this can be on multiple levels, right? Yeah. So it's interesting, and let me sort of back up, because the two cards that came out during your shuffle, it was really quite interesting, was the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups reversed. Healing, prosperity. I get the sense that some of you were just beaten up during the pandemic. And I feel like this was a financial hit for a lot of you. There's a lot of folks who were out of work. There's a lot of folks, I believe, 1 million people who applied for unemployment probably for the first time in their lives. And, you know, from reading the news and from remembering that time period, things were pretty bleak. You know, the federal government passed legislation quickly, but it took a long time to get physical money into the bank accounts to those who need it the most. And I feel like this is a recovery of sorts. You know, I feel like you've gotten what you needed from the government. You are in a better financial situation. Opportunities are coming your way. And with the Ace of Cups reversed, this is self-healing. This is healing that wound. This is letting yourself know that you are going to be okay. The sun is shining again, and there is purpose and direction to your life again, right? Because for a while, there wasn't. For a while, there was a lot of feelings of hopelessness and despair and frustration and anger and sadness and just a lot of self-blame, and even though it wasn't your fault, you know, but we just go down those rabbit holes when we're feeling out of control. And when we can't control a situation, especially finances, it plays with our self-worth. So there's a lot of healing going on, internal healing that's going on around your self-worth, around your abundance, around your prosperity. You are recovering. You have recovered. And I still think emotionally there is still that recovery going on. Let me put these aside. All right, so that's why you are showing up as the Eight of Wands reversed, because you don't want to make any hasty movements, and you are weighing your options. Now that you have the financial means to do so, to either move locations or accept a job, you know, I do get the sense that you're being careful with the choices you make financially from here on out. And you want to make sure that should something like this ever happen again, that you're never in that position to be so dependent upon, you know, the federal government. So I do feel like, you know, you could be looking at, you know, financial investment tools. You could be looking at job opportunities that are going to pay you the salary that you desire, or things like that, right? So you're just making plans for yourself, and you're feeling really good, because foundational to that, to the crux of this reading is the Six of Wands, victory. So you're feeling really good right now, Sagittarius. You've overcome some pretty big hurdles and pretty big challenges, and life's gonna just get better right now. We have a little bit of kind of going on in there too. So divinely guided. This was a lesson, I feel like, almost a dark night of the soul type lesson, just about self-worth and control and finances. And there's multiple layers there. So take that how it resonates, but you came out the victor. You've succeeded. All is well right now. In your recent past Four of Pentacles, yeah. So feeling closed off, counting your pennies, hanging on to those pennies. There was a feeling of despair. There was a feeling of hopelessness, of being closed off, of protected, of being almost miserly. Just, you were very, very conscious of how much you had and what you really needed to spend your money on, right? So this really just, I'm seeing pandemic. That's what's coming up. In your mind's eye, Five of Pentacles reversed. You're coming back from within, from outside of the cold. So you were feeling left out, but now you're feeling welcomed again. You're feeling like there's a healing. This is a return to spirituality. There's a resolution, and you're feeling good. This is healing energy. You are healing yourself. And in your near future, we have the Empress reverse, right? So I do get the sense that you are taking that time to go within and to really think about how you can create abundance. I feel like maybe there's a bit of self-doubt about it, maybe feelings of unworthiness about what you should be thinking of, but go for the gold, Sagittarius. You are worth it. You are worth it and then some. So sky's the limit for anything that you want out of this life. Life is not supposed to be a struggle. It's supposed to be easy. We're supposed to be able to flow with ease through our lives. It's only when we approach life from a place of fear that we create resistance and we create obstacles and blockages, right? So just sort of keep that in mind. You are healing. Maybe some of you are dealing with the Pisces or have Pisces on the brain. This is the King of Cups. Maybe another water sign, Cancer or Scorpio as well. But yeah, I feel like this is also mastering your emotions and being able to balance logic and emotion and, be very diplomatic with how you express yourself, but also be very nurturing and loving, almost like a nurturing father energy is what I'm getting. So maybe some of you Sagittarius, again, maybe you're dealing with a male water sign, for example, or maybe for some of you, you're dealing with a strong feminine water sign who's just has a lot of young energy, male energy with them, right? Your environment, Two of Cups, interesting. This could be, again, romance coming in. Perhaps you're ready for romance. When the Two of Cups comes in, this is divine timing. This is soulmate energy, kindred spirits. It could be a new romance starting with a water sign, because we are seeing the Moon card in your hopes and fears. This is the sign of Pisces. Yeah, so maybe some of you Sagittarius have a Pisces on the brain, Pisces on the mind. This could also talk about you coming into alignment with your intuition, letting go of the fears and stepping into clarity and gaining the clarity that you need in order to move forward with these next endeavors, with this next phase of your life, and intuitively following your gut to make life choices from here on out, right? But yeah, your overall outcome is the Tower moment. So big changes are happening. I think this is a good change. This is a really good change. I don't think this is something that's going to destroy, your current situation. This is something that's going to clear the decks for new energy to come through, right? And it's going to bring personal happiness, because you have the Nine of Cups in reverse, hopes and wishes fulfilled. This will come in once the Tower is done clearing. This will then go upright once the Tower is finished. You will have achieved and received your goals, hopes, and dreams. This is the wish fulfillment card. All right, Sagittarius, which is lovely. I'm so glad that there is beautiful light at the end of the tunnel. Because that whoever I'm connecting with, I do get the sense that you've been through the ringer, and you deserve happiness, and you deserve peace, and you deserve balance and harmony and just all the good things in life, right? So let's go ahead and check in. You know what? Because of these two cards, the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, let's see what's going on with this water sign for some of you. Again, take it how it resonates. But I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Journey of Love Oracle. And I love these cards. They talk about love, but from a higher vibrational energy. Let's give you some cards for Sagittarius. Yeah. This one wanted to come in a little bit upside down. This says, drop into your heart. It came in this way. So mostly upside down, but sort of like, you want to go upright. So I get the sense, Sagittarius, that you're contemplating a relationship. You're contemplating love. And for those of you with that water sign on the brain, this is the sign or the message saying, you know what? Go for it. Drop into your heart. Get out of this headspace and lead from the heart. What does your heart tell you about the situation? Follow your heart. It will not lead you astray because your heart is attached to your intuition. Your logic mind is attached to ego, and ego is attached to fear-based energy. And that will keep you stuck, and that will keep you repeating old patterns and habits. Don't do that. Drop into your heart. All right? And Earth Angel is coming in reversed. Yeah. So I feel like this is a personal angel for you all, Sagittarius. To hold her upright. She's coming in to bless you and to guide you through these challenging times. And since it's Earth Angel, I'm feeling, the Earth energy, so maybe Pentacle energy. Maybe navigating choices with job opportunities, resume creation, the job search, offers of abundance, money coming your way, things of that nature. But she's also an angel, and she's a mothering, nurturing angel. And I get the sense that she's just here to protect you guys. You're being divinely guided and divinely protected. You do have a guardian angel looking over you all right now, Sagittarius. Just know that. All right? This was happening with this tower moment is no accident. And it's going to yield beautiful gifts on the back end. Your angels are guiding you. Trust the process. Don't give up. Okay? So what do I want to do next? I think I kind of want to pull from the Work Your Light deck. It's a beautiful deck. Work Your Light. See if we can get some light messages for you. Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. What did I just say? You are divinely guided. You are divinely guided, right? And Anna, the grandmother of Jesus, is coming out to bless you with her presence and to let you know that she's right there next to you, and she's going to see you through this tower moment, and she saw you through the pandemic and through the financial difficulties. She's going to see you through again. So trust in her, pray to her, focus upon her energy whenever you feel despair, downtrodden, or doubt. This is amazing, Sagittarius. This is, I'm getting choked up. This is very beautiful. So, let's go ahead and pull from Nature's Whispers. Sorry. It's just really beautiful. It's just, that card is so spiritual. And so right. You know? For Sagittarius, please, for Sagittarius. And it's interesting because, like I said, when I was doing the shuffle off camera again, these two cards, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, came up in reverse. It came up during the shuffle, and I was like, that's a healing. That's a blessing and a healing. So you are going through some major things right now. You've got two. One is open your heart. Beautiful. Second is let love be your beacon. Yeah. Goes right along with drop into your heart. Drop into your heart, let love in. There's someone out there who wants to love you. Could be a water sign. Whew, let me see if I can just get through this reading. Oh God, it's so emotional. We're gonna end with the angel messages. That one popped right away. The Merlina, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek advice before making a decision. Yeah, that's good advice. That's really good advice because I do get the sense that there's a lot of hesitation here. Again, you are being represented by the Eight of Wands reversed and the Two of Pentacles. So decisions, right? You're feeling stuck. The Eight of Wands is normally fast-moving energy. It's like go, 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 go. It can even represent travel and movement. Not right now. You're not going anywhere because you've got choices to make, decisions to make. Could be some confusion, like Merlina is saying, right? And she's saying, you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek advice before making a decision. Yeah. Yeah. Woo. Okay, let me think about what I want to title this amazing reading. God, lots of healing energy here. A lot of heart-centeredness energy. But you need to also make a decision. There's some decisions here, and you've got a tower coming in that's going to yield blessings. So, Sagittarius, that's all I have for you. Please comment below. Like this video if it resonated with you. Share it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. Check out the website to learn more about me and the services I offer at awakenhealings.org. Have a lovely portal light energy season. We'll see you soon. We will see you soon. I'll definitely do another video for the Lionsgate, so stay tuned for that. And also check out the video for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine collective reading for, again, the same time period, the 17th through 18th of July through 18th of August. So there's discussion about blocked sacral chakras, which is a theme that's been coming out in everyone's reading. All right. Oh, love you all, Sagittarius. Take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.